Hey guys, it is Saturday here on Pagan Perspective. I am your Saturday host Brendan, and this week I am confessing my witch crushes. So our question comes from Will Bath this week, and we are talking about our witch crushes. Those people that we admire within the magical community, whether it be through books, through media, through movies, all of that sort of stuff. And that they would be the Albus Dumbledore to our Harry Potter. So this week I am very disappointed no one has confessed their love for me. You know, I love all the people on this channel. I've watched all their videos and everything, but you know, whatever. I'll move on. It's fine. But this week, yeah, my witch crushes. A lot of names of people that have been mentioned in this week I've actually had the pleasure of meeting and have had crushes on over the years, so I totally understand where a lot of the witches this week have come from. Kara mentioned Irisanya, who is a wonderful witch from the San Francisco Bay who I have a massive crush on and had the pleasure of being a teaching partner with at Tejas Witch Camp last year, and where Kara attended and developed her crush. So it was all crush session there, which was fabulous. Irisanya I first met in 2012, and it was respect and crush from first sight. And I was so blessed to be able to have the opportunity to teach with her, and fulfilled all my dreams and hopes and everything. It was wonderful and fantastic, and we're constantly in touch now, which is great. And yeah, working with someone like that is amazing. Starhawk is another one that was mentioned both by Yaka and by Kara this week, and she's fabulous and wonderful, and I think really is a pinnacle of and pillar within the reclaiming community, and really has pushed the forward with ecofeminism and equality, and a lot of also her permaculture work, which doesn't seem to get as much mention as her magical work via the Spiral Dance, the Empowerment Manual, Walking to Mercury, all of her books that are currently out, and the latest release with the Fifth Sacred Thing with the follow-up, The City of Refuge, I believe it is. And really all her work, and being able to have the pleasure to meet her at witch camps has been fantastic, and it was really humanizing. It was this kind of put her up on a pillar for the longest time, met her, and I'm like, oh, yeah, she's human. That's right. I forget that. People are human. Christopher Penzak is another one that I would say is definitely a witch crush for me, as well as his beautiful partners Adam and Steve, and all the work that they do with the Temple of Witchcraft in New England. Massive witch crush on that whole entire community there for the sheer practical dynamic that they have set up there, the way that Christopher teaches, having taken a couple of his classes. Just a magical, wise, wonderful person, and he's just is surrounded by those people, and he can bring out the best potential in everyone and really allow people to develop themselves, and crush on him for that, of course. And then swinging from East Coast US back to West Coast US, so I would say Devin Hunter, Storm Fairy Wolf, and Chaz Bogan from Upper California, the proprietors of the Mystic Dream, Storm being the teacher of the Blue Rose Fairy tradition, Devin Hunter of Modern Witch, and I think he has a few videos up here now on YouTube, so I'll try to link him here. But those three as well are massive witch crushes for me, because they all have such different energies as teachers and like magical practitioners, but they just cohere and work so well together, and really massive crushes on all of them. It probably also helps that they're all pretty attractive too. Same with Chris, Steve, and Adam. So it's like, yeah, totally valid in all those places. In my home community, I would have to say, within the Wildwood tradition, G'day Palmer, who I've known for like, I think it's about 14 years now, author of a few wonderful books, Spirited, By Land, Sky, and Sea, and Ecstatic Witchcraft, and soon to be released, The Iron Pentacle with Jane Meredith. And just crazy, wild, divine, energetic being, massive witch crush. I've taken courses and been mentored by them, and it's fantastic, and have the pleasure of having them in my life, and always wonderful to catch up with them, and helps me bring out the best part of myself, and I really appreciate that. Also within my own tradition, I would have to say Jara Staggard, who isn't present on YouTube, but is like within my community is an amazing priestess and teacher, and just really lives the path that they speak, and really is authentic and exists for their magic and for their connection to the world, and yeah, lives and breathes their magic in every aspect of their life, and I totally respect and wish that for myself, and that fuels my crush with them. Oh, I'm trying to think who else, really. There's so many YouTubers that have been here over the years that I've just adored and loved, and of course all the people here on Pagan Perspective. It's been watching the audition videos for all the new subs, and watching the videos for people who've been here longer than I have, and just watching everyone develop and grow and change, and constantly in wonder and awe of you all, and where you're traveling with your paths and journeys, and inspires that. I'm a bit of a crush whore, so it's just everywhere and anywhere, and kind of, I think it's really, a lot of my crushes will be based on pieces of people that I wish I could nourish and capture within myself, and be able to grow and develop and be able to reflect that out to the world. Or it's also pieces of myself that I recognize in other people, and I'm just like, oh, that's what that looks like. Oh, okay. I love when I'm like that. And seeing that in someone else is like, oh, it's beautiful and wonderful. And I think also being able to see be with people and see their journeys happen, and watching a crush develop as they develop, and being able to spend time with them in ritual, in going out for coffee, and all of that sort of wonderful stuff. And yeah, there's probably like a massive, huge, long list of other witch crushes that I can't think of right now, but I'm just trying to get through this with as much respect as I can for those that I can think of in this time. And I'll probably come through in the comment sections and put like another 20,000 people, but you know, that's the nature of my crushes, being devotee priestess to Eros, god of love and desire. It's like, yeah, crush. But yeah, I think also to the viewers that are watching this, leave your comments below, and who are your witch crushes, or who do you aspire to be like, or like show characteristics or qualities that you wish you could develop within yourself. And if you have any channels I should go check out so I can develop more witch crushes, put them below as well. I will try to link to as many channels that I have listed of people that I know have YouTube channels. So I know at least Devon does, and G'day does, and of course all the Pagan Perspective hosts do, so go check all of those out. And I think that's it for this week. I won't be making a video next week because I will be off at Witch Camp for Cloudcatcher Witch Camp over the Easter long weekend, so I haven't told you yet, but Charlie will be hopefully covering for me next Saturday, and you'll see me in a couple of weeks' time. But for now, much love and blessings. All the crushy blessings for all of you. Love you all, and have a beautiful, wonderful weekend, and a beautiful, lovely Easter weekend when you get to it. Mwah.